Hey there, guys, welcome to this episode of Landlord Go. In the previous episode, we purchased a few factories from Leeds in United Kingdom. And today we are going to give away 10 billion as we promised a few videos ago, but we didn't really find enough time to do it. And we were not catching up to real time, and that's the reason I didn't do it. But now we are going to do it. So we currently have 4.53 billion in our account, and we need another 5.47 billion to be able to afford the 10 billion giveaway that we're going to do. But before we do that, we're going to go into the leaderboard, and we are going to find these people that we're going to give away the 10 billion to. Now, if you haven't entered the giveaway, it was a few episodes ago. I think it was episode 41 that the giveaway was announced, and I will be announcing more giveaways in the future, so subscribe to the channel for those giveaways. And let's go into today's one, where we have chosen Rishabh Agarwal, whose game name is Rishabh Agarwal. He is by YouTube on YouTube. His name is Legend Esports. And then we have Rambo Shamsi from the UK, whose game name is Richie Rich, and his value is 338 million. The problem here is I don't know how to find Richie Rich. We will see how we will do it. But yeah, apart from that, we have Yashwin, whose rank is about 106 in the country, and his valuation is about 33.1 billion. But these all stats are from 3 weeks ago. Currently, the values have changed. Obviously, it's been 3 weeks, so active players may have gone up a lot. Apart from that, I don't think there was anyone else that was chosen. So there are three people. We will be splitting it into let's say 3 and 4 billion. 4 billion for Richie Rich if we can find him, and 3 billion for Reza Agarwal, and 3 billion for Yashwin. The reason Richie Rich gets 4 billion is because he was like 338 million 2 weeks ago. So even if he has grown up, he's not gonna be more than 2 billion. So 4 billion for him is gonna be a big help. But I don't think it's gonna be the same for Rishabh Agarwal and the other guy, Yashwin. So let's just first of all let's try and find Richie Rich. Now, I haven't really done this before, but I think we can go ahead and change our region from India to UK to then show up on the UK leaderboard, and then maybe come back to India. I don't know if it takes coins or what, but let's just go ahead and see what we can do here. Let's go into the edit page, and yeah, there's a country. We can change it to the UK. Let me see if we can find it. There's a lot of countries in the game. I didn't really realize there were these many countries in the game. So United Kingdom over here. So we are going to change it. It's going to cost us changing name will cost you 0 coins, so it's going to cost us nothing. And now, after changing it to the UK, yes, we can see that we are at 268 in the leaderboard in the UK, and we are at 270 billion. The top player is at 58.11 trillion, so it's a lot more. It's a lot less than the one we have in India, but for some reason there are a lot of active players in the UK, or maybe there are other players that are running their accounts from the region UK, and that's the reason that there are a lot of players above us. So it's going to be really difficult to find Richie Rich, because even at 270 billion, we are at about 268 rank, and it only shows about top 500. So yep, we can't find him. The least we have is 76.16 billion, and I don't think Richie Rich will be hitting 76.16 billion in about 2 weeks from 338 million. So that's not possible. So I'm really sorry, boy. I really tried to find you, but we couldn't. So that's an issue. But yeah, okay. So we will have to split the 10 billion into 5 and 5 billion for the rest of the two guys. I was hoping that if we switch to UK, we could probably find them in the top 500. Also, if you are not in the UK, if you can change your region to a smaller country where this game is not so popular, for example, let's say maybe Svalbard, maybe if that's also if that's even available in the game, but whatever the smaller country could be, you can change it to that, and maybe you can then show yourself up on the leaderboard, and then I can consider you for the next giveaway. But for now, we can't really find you, so I'm gonna switch to India again. I hope this is free. It's gonna I don't hope that this is gonna take 1,000 coins or something like that. So it's not going to take anything. We will just change to India. And back to the Indian leaderboard, we are at 35 in the country, and the top player is at 463.26 trillion. In the UK, it was about 58 trillion, but there were a lot of people that were playing, a lot of active players, and that's the reason we have a really good rank in India. But apart from that, let's just go ahead and now look for. Let's see, who should we find first. Let's find Rishabh Agarwal. He was at 1.8 billion a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, so we should be able to find him. Now in Indian leaderboard, you can actually find people who are at even at 300, 400 million, because I mean, let me just see. Okay, you can find people who are at 2 billion the least, but a few months ago it was about 300, 400 million, and you can find people in the top 500. So this game is not really that popular in India compared to the UK that we just discovered. But let's just go ahead and find Rishabh Agarwal now. 3 weeks ago, he was at 1.8 billion. So he might be about 2 or 3 billion, maybe 4 billion right now. Let me see. I hope he hasn't changed his name in the game though, because if he has, we can't really find him, and we might have to then give away the entire amount to someone else, the Yashwin guy. Let me just see. Was still not so close to about, we will stop looking for him at about 10 or 15 billion when we hit 15 billion, because I mean, it's not possible to go from 2 billion to 15 billion in 3 weeks. It's really not possible unless you do some some boosting or something like that, or someone offers you some ridiculous amount of money that, like the almost retired guy offered me. Also, almost retired is not showing up in the top in the country, and that's the reason is because he's changed his region to Netherlands. I guess he's moved back to his original country, but whatever it is, he's not showing up anymore. And we have found Rishabh Agarwal, so let's just go ahead here, and we will offer him 5 billion for any one share of his whatever property. But before we do that, we really need to have 5 billion. We only have 4.5 billion. I really forgot about that. Sorry about that. Let's just go in here and sell one of our properties. So how much do we need? So if we sell this, let's see, 7.99 sell. It's gonna give us 6.3. We need 5.47, I guess. So we don't really need to sell this one. Same here. Let's just see this one here, and it gives us 5 billion. So we will be running short about 400 million. So I think, let me just go down to the bottom here first. Okay, so instead of selling 2 properties, it's better to sell one and have some excess cash. It doesn't really matter. We just have 1 billion excess. It's not a big deal. So we will sell this one, which is Keflavik Tower. I think it was in, well, where was this? I think this was in Iceland. I don't know. I might have to go back to a previous episode and check this out, but I think it was in Iceland. So 6.3 billion, and let's just go ahead and sell this. So we now have 11.37 billion, so we can just go ahead and find Rishabh Agarwal. I think he was top, I don't know. He was level 80 though. I don't remember his rank because I didn't really see it, but he was level 80. So we will get to level 80 here first, and we should be able to find him now. Yeah, it's here, 356 in the country. So we're gonna go into his profile and pick anything. So he has 1 share of this Dr. Dog, and I think he's using one of our techniques where, yeah, he's using one of our techniques. So what he's doing is, you look at this property, Sagarlal Memorial Hospital, which is a 491.54 million property, which is a huge property. It's a hospital. So for someone who's only 3 billion, whose entire portfolio is only 3 billion, 491 million is a lot. It's like about what is it, 1/6 of the properties, 1/6 of the entire valuation of the property that he owns. So what he's doing is, he has that one property, and then he has 1 shares of a lot of pink properties that do what they do, boosting. So if you go into your profile, you will see there is a option to, I mean, there's a thing that boosts your revenue for your properties if you have multiple properties of the same color or same category. I'm not going to show you right now. I have shown this previous videos a lot of times. I'm not going to go there because we don't really want to come back to this leaderboard and search for Rishabh Agarwal again. So we are not going to, again, he also has the other property, which is Sanjeevani Medicare, which is in Bhubaneswar. So he's also, that's also 487 million. So we're not gonna touch his properties that are pink in color, because I think he has a lot of pink properties and he is using them as boosts. So we are going to offer one share, let's say, of, let's go with this Balaji Patang Shop. It's a red property. I don't think he's using this for anything. So let's just go ahead and try and put in 5 billion for this. I hope this works though, because I've never, given away money, or I've never even made an offer to any player in the game. So 5 billion, and it doesn't work. So it says the maximum that I can go is, I think, 10 times the value of the property. So 8952 is the value of the property, and I can only go, maximum is 10 times 89,520. So I'm sorry, Risa, but we will have to bid on one of your expensive properties and probably buy all of the shares. So you can obviously go ahead and pick that property up again from the market whenever it's available. But for now, let's see. So we can only go 10 times. So we will have to go for the most expensive property that he owns, which is over here. And we are gonna put in 5 billion. I hope 5 billion is accepted now. It's not 10 times, it's still less than 10 times, but I hope it's accepted. But it's not. So okay, we want to buy 250 shares for 5 billion. It's not one share, 250 shares. And I hope it accepts. It doesn't. It only accepts for 4.9 billion. So it's gonna be 4915. So we're gonna go with 4.9 billion, and then we will bid it for another property for 100 million. So let's just go ahead and bid this. I hope he accepts. I'm not so sure if he will accept this offer, because it's a crazy one, right? And then we need what do we need? We need 100 million, right? So we need a property that's about 10 million. So something like this one here. So the City Convention Center. He's also the major shareholder for this property. So we're gonna bid on all shares. So maybe let's just go with, like, let's say 900 shares. I don't know. Whatever. We just need about. Okay, we can also go with lower amounts. Let's go with 750, and we can buy this for, the value is 10 million. So we can buy this for 100 million. I hope we can offer 100 million for this. Yes, we can. So now we're gonna bid 100 million for this one as well. It doesn't give us any confirmation if the bid has been accepted, or if the bid was has passed through to the next player, but just rolls over and it's over. I guess the bids are going. I hope the bids are going on. So we're done with Mr. Bagarwal. We have a bid 5 billion and a little bit more, but it doesn't really matter. It was like 15 million more, not a big deal. But let me just first of all go into my notification center. And yes, it does give me this. You have created an offer for 250 of Sagar Lal Memorial Hospital for 4.92 million, and you have created an offer for 750 for City Convention for 100 million. So I hope he accepts these offers. I know I'm targeting most of his most expensive properties, but there was no other option. I was gonna buy one share for the amount, but the game doesn't do that. It restricts me to 10x the amount. It doesn't give me more than that. And obviously I'm going to sell that property right away to the into the market. So I don't really have to own the property. I can just go ahead and sell it right away, and then you can pick it up again from the money I just gave you. So do that and you'll be fine. There's nothing else I can do here. Then the next one is Yashwin, whose rank was 106, 33.1 billion. So this guy might have grown to 50-60 billion. Let me see. So top 200 in the country. Obviously he's going to be top 200 in the country. Okay, so he was 33.1 billion. Let me. Okay, so we're going to go above from this point here. I hope we can find them though. We've crossed the 50 billion mark and we still don't have him. Okay, that's crazy. 100 billion, 100 million, but 100 billion, right? Yeah, 100 billion, but we can't find them yet. This guy's name is My God is Almost Retired. So I think Almost Retired helped this guy as well. Like he helped us. If you don't know what he's done for us, you can go ahead into a previous episode and see how we actually acquired this money to give away. It was because of almost retired. It's not my money; it's his money. We are giving away. He was the top player in the country and in the leaderboard. Currently in the world, he's in top 10. I think it's 10th rank. But Yashwin, I can't really find you. I'm sorry, but I really don't find you. I mean, I'm gonna do one more time. I'm gonna start from 30 billion and then go up, or maybe start from 20 billion. So sometimes people sell properties and they go down in valuation. So let's start with 20 billion. Let's see, 20 billion. Okay, so 20 billion is somewhere around here. Okay, so yeah, let's start here. And forgive me for the glitchiness. It's not my fault. It's the game's developers' fault. The game is pretty glitchy, and that's not my issue. Or not my fault, actually. But we don't really see him. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. We need to find him. We need to do the giveaway. Okay. There's Yash M77, but I don't think this is Yashwin because this guy's been in the top 50 for about 2 or 3 months now, and Yashwin about 3 weeks ago was only at 33.1 billion. His comment on YouTube says that, so I don't think this guy is Yashwin, but he's the closest name that we can find to him. But other than that, I don't think we have anyone else. Also, there was this guy Chico Industries who's also commented. For some reason, because his I don't know why, but his comment doesn't actually show up on my channel. For some reason, it's not my issue. I don't know. I'm not blocking those comments. It's YouTube's fault. But if you know what the reason is, please let me know. I think he uses a lot of emojis in his comments, but I'm not so sure why they don't show up. Sometimes he doesn't use emojis. I'm not so sure why they don't show up. They don't even show up in notifications most of the time. I have to go to the YouTube studio and the comment section on my PC to be able to find his comments. So he was also asking to be part of this giveaway, but he's 9 trillion. So obviously, we are not going to entertain it. I'm sorry, really, bro. You're watching videos. I know you're supporting my channel, but I can't really do this right now. You're 9 trillion. So I think Reza Agarwal, the other guy, will get the rest of the 5 billion as well because Yashwin is not findable. We can't find him. So we're going to go into Reza Agarwal again. And don't worry, Yashwin, we will do another giveaway soon. I don't know, maybe when we hit, let's see, we are at 270 billion, so 260 billion right now. So maybe when we hit 500 billion, we'll do another giveaway. So we will do a bigger one this time, maybe 50 billion. I don't know. But we will. I will see to it that you get the giveaway thing. But I'm sorry, but I cannot find your name. Maybe you have changed your name. So comment below what you have done with your name in the game. But let's just go ahead and find Rishabh Agarwal, who was at 3 billion. I'm sorry. Why am I here? He was at 356 in the country. Let me just see. 356 was where he was. Okay. 356. He's still over here. So we're going to give away another 5 billion to this guy. Okay, so we are going to pick up one of his more expensive properties. We've already done for Sagarlar Memorial Hospital, so we can't really do it for that again. There's this one here, Nehru Zoological Park, which is for 96 million. So that's a big one. And we have OU College for women. So that's 537 million. We can just buy that one. We don't have to buy two properties. We can just do it in one. And we have Xavier University, which I think is in Mumbai. I don't know. I'm not so sure where it is. It's 540 million. So, but Xavier University is like 540 million, 985 shares. And over here, let me just come to this one here. OU College for Women is 577, 998 shares. And Nehru Zoologic Park is 496 million, 20 shares. I mean, it would be better to buy the 20 shares off of him because I'm sure he's not going to be the major shareholder for that property. Let me just look, but no major shareholders. Okay. But the problem is it's 496 million and we need 500 million to be able to do the 10x giveaway of 5 billion, right? So I'm sorry, but we can't really help him with that. So we are going to bid for, let's go for this one. It doesn't matter which one we bid for. It really doesn't matter. So we're going to come to a valuation of 500 million. Number of shares, let's say 879. Doesn't matter what the number is. It just should be more than 5 million. 500 million, so we can bid for 5 billion here. One more time, done, and I hope we can do this 5 billion. So yeah, bidding for 5 billion. I'm really sorry I didn't want to do just for one share of the property, but for the because of the game's restrictions, I can only bid 10x the amount of the value of the property. So we did bid for 879 of Women's College for 5 billion, and then we have 750 for City Convention Center for 100 million, and we have 250 of Sagalar Memorial Hospital for 4.92 billion. So this time we ended up giving away all the 10 billion to one guy, which was Rasab Agarwal. So congratulations for winning the giveaway. I'm really sorry I couldn't find Richie Rich and Yashwin. I did want to give that money away to those as well. And about Chiku Agarwal, the person with 10 or 7 billion, whatever, top 10 in the country right now, top 6 in the country, 9 trillion. So I'm really sorry, but you are a lot more better than I am in the game, so the giveaway is not for you for now. Maybe when I hit the top in the country, I will surely consider giving away something to you as well. So I think that's all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with your friends so they can also become part of this game, and subscribe so you don't miss a video when it's out. Hit the notification icon so you don't miss a new video. You get the notification right away when I upload the videos, and keep supporting the channel. And also there is a link to download the game in the description, so that's a referral link. I get about 50 or 10 coins, I don't know what it is, but I get some coins if you download the game from that link and start a new account. So yeah, I think that's all for today's video. See you next time. Thank you for watching.